Hey guys, so I'm doing one of my typical post-construction cleans. This home is, the brick on it's, we'll say 9 months old realistically. So all of the chemical mixtures that I use, you may have to modify that if you're cleaning a home that hasn't been done in a few years. So what you're seeing right now is anytime you go to clean brick, the first thing you want to do is just kind of pre-wet it down. What I'm using is one of my 40 orifice 25 degree soft wash tips. Later on, when I go to rinse this, just to show you guys how low of a pressure you can use to get this type of work done, I'm going to switch over and I'm going to use my XJet M5 to rinse. So no high pressure on this job. If you use anything, basically anything over like 2500 psi, if you use anything up around that range, you're going to kind of fade that whitish haze texture. So all I did was just rinse that down. What I'm using is a 1.5 gallon mix. It's basically a half a gallon of Napa Auto Parts aluminum brightener, and that's going to have your phosphoric and sulfuric acids in it. And then I added 12 ounces of muriatic acid from Home Depot. So the rest is just water, and it's a 1.5 gallon mix. So what you're doing is just coat. You're going to let this sit on here about 10 minutes, but coat it down. But what I want y'all to take away from this is when you start applying this mixture, what you're seeing is that acid reacting to all the contaminants, meaning the red clay, anything extra that's on that brick in terms of mineral deposits. That's reacting, and that's why you see it foaming up there. So this is a very easy mix to see exactly where you've applied it. So just kind of, hang out for a second. The reason that I'm doing the voiceover is I actually explained all this while wearing the GoPro, but for some reason with the wind in that backyard, in addition to the normal high-pitched hiss of the XJet nozzle, the sound quality for my explanations was just so terrible that I'm just going to voice over. So right here is where I would have been explaining the foaming process in the different, caked on areas on the brick. So give it a nice little spritz there. You can see that foaming action, and you can see where your areas are caked up, you get less foam. So what you're looking at is just the differences in the thickness of the clay buildup on that brick. So sorry I couldn't just run through this with the camera. I tried doing it, but with the wind and the nozzles and everything, it was just too much ambient noise, too much white noise. It wasn't a very good sound quality video. So apply, let sit, and then I'll switch over to my XJet and I'll actually rinse this.